Hmm. Just gotta keep posting on some discords. You know how it is. Alright, nearly ready, nearly ready. And we are now ready. So let's continue on with the Blood and Wine DLC. And we are doing a bit of a side quest, trying to get the Grandmaster Woven Armor.
To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star.
Oh man, the scenery in this game I never get tired of.
Damn, you're ugly. Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. Ooh, well, the scenery style really changed in this area.
pitched camp here. Should look around. Scholars. Should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
Nothing really of interest down here. Hey, Vault Hunter! Good to see you. Been a while since you were last here. And I'm doing good, thanks man. How are you doing? Press right up against the tree, it did. Yeah, I know you're showing support. Really appreciate that big time. Always good to be able to show support to your fellow streamers or other people, even if it's just, you know, with a lurk or whatnot. Yeah, just like I said, definitely been too long. Can't remember the last time I saw you here. Oh, you finally saw it pop up, did you?
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Great, gotta find an item. Oh. Guess that would be it. Hey, Gunshoots, I appreciate the quick drop in, and wherever you're going, hope it's good. Great, wraiths.
That's better.
Ah, nothing special then. Sounds like a fun trip though.
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
Damn. Okay, this thing's gonna be a pain in the ass, I can tell. Giant centipedes, I remember these things. Those wraiths love to be a nuisance.
A witcher. Brought the ceiling down to bury his foes. Ended up burying himself, too. Satchel looks like it belonged to a witcher.
That was a little easier than I was expecting. Yeah, let's take a look at our new place that we got in the last playthrough.
Hey there.
I'll take him from the left. Hold it up. On break. Yeah. Sorcery down.
See that?
The whole of us! At once! Now! Now stop digging!
Oh! Oh, I love those quick finishes.
Move it! Let's go!
See what our new home is like that we got given by the Duchess of Tucson. Ooh, these monsters love to give you grief sometimes.
Archospores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Alright, that's a good amount of them. That's another nest done.
Hey, yeah.
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
Roach.
The witch is it.
Ooh. Ah! Ooh. Oh! Greta, go up for a... Ooh!
Close by now. Okay,
Whoa there,
Darkbolt,
Roach.
thanks for the luck. Really appreciate it.
Even a horse drops if you ride it at a constant gallop.
Not so fast, Roach.
Scrub often. You'll soon need a coffin.
I'll see this place has been tidied up. A lot less bodies.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed.
That's a lot of greats.
Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Well, I guess we're going to have a tour of the vineyard now.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Oh, this might take a while.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Lead
Been
the
a
way,
majordomo all your
Majordomo.
life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Oh, you certainly got a decent place, Majordomo.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Leviola. Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory. And once
Yeah,
again,
what's going to take is
planting it
my
with herbs and
well-earned
other
coin
vegetation.
pouch.
Madame
Oh,
Nina
hopefully this tour's
planted
nearly over.
diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Roach definitely deserves his own stable.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mess.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
I think it's going to take more than some paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, we got the call. We
Almost
might as well do
decidedly,
some
sir.
sprucing up.
Question is, where you would like to begin this rejuvenation?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to...
Admiral Rompe...
Good.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needed?
In my trade, my blades get dull.
Of course. No one would consider that.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe...
Alright, that should
That's
be
all
enough
for
for now.
BB.
Alright, Ash, mate, thank you for the luck. And if you're watching any of the stream, I hope you enjoy it. Let's put some stuff away I don't actually need. I can understand wanting to enjoy the marvel of Witcher 3. It's incredible, especially playing Blood and Wine. I think some meditation is in order.
Shits. If they would just take to work as they take to dance and drink.
Alright, let's see, what kind of quest should we do next? We did a lot of focus on the main story in the last stream, so I think this stream's going to be more of a side focus. Not that one. Yeah, let's actually go to that one with Grandmaster armor. I can't exactly remember the level requirement for it, but I might as well have it ready so when I am there I can just equip it.
Faster.
Well, wine from Poo-Poo Crest.
Definitely reminds me of old Spanish style towns it does. All this building and decor.
Slow now. Whoa. Nice tune.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Would you craft?
Of course.
Alright. Great. Looks like this is going to take some time. See what I can buy from him. Get rid of some of this stuff. Don't really need it. Man, those are pricey.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Hey, BB, how are you, man? How's it going yourself? I'm doing good, as you can see. Just realizing how pricey it is to craft Grandmaster armor, which means I've got a lot of grinding to do for materials, or for the money to actually buy them. But yeah, welcome. I think this is your first time in my stream, isn't it? Still quite a few notice boards. Might be able to pick up some extra jobs somewhere. Oh, I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, and yeah, I thought it was your first time here. It's always fascinating to hear how people sound when I first join. It is? How come? Yeah, let's take on a contract. At the very least, it will earn us some coin.
Go,
Road, you
go.
shouldn't need the marketplace items.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Aubrey Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Oh, is that so? Curiosity, what was your image in your head about me and compared to how I actually sound? Because you've actually got me a little curious now. Ah, there we go. Now I can run faster. Well, I think that might just be the British side of me that you're hearing with the whole politeness. But really, I'm told I'm come across more, you know, chilled and relaxed. I do. Sound as council as you? I'm not exactly sure what that means.
Hey, over here!
Whoa there, Roach. Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage.
Oh, well,
were
that
it
gives
not
me an
for the
idea of how you
beasts.
sound. I watch quite a few Scottish streamers, I do. Quite
First
often.
things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Ah, Scottish slang. Not sure exactly how Scottish slang sounds, but
I knew we would agree terms.
I'm sure you sound better
Arachnomorphs
than
don't
you
look
actually
much
think,
like
mate.
bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilmar. It'll be better than fine.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much, much the safer with us at your side.
Boulder Dash.
Count, if I may, I believe Vilmar's in the right. There's no knowing what lurks in these wilds.
Alright, let's see what we got to deal with in here. Why do I get the funny feeling that's a bit of a full-time job for them? Wow, this place doesn't look creepy at all. Yeah, I kinda figured as much I would be. I'm sure everything goes okay, even when you do get too Scottish. But yeah, they probably definitely have their work cut out. So, BB, tell me, are you a big fan of The Witcher? Let's just go full circle without encountering any monsters. I understand now. I've always been more of a single player type guy myself, like RPGs, like, you know, Witcher 3, Cyberpunk, Persona 5, Final Fantasy, games like that. Not seeing any monsters in this cave, but it keeps saying below. Maybe they only come out when it's dark. Oh, well, then I'll definitely have to check out that stream sometime. Yeah, the story does come with quite a bit of challenge, it does. You have to really use your head sometimes. Oh. I hope I'm not coming out for dark. See? Come on. Down. Oh. At least they finally came out. Ah, okay, I hear you, BB. Well, that should be all the monsters, I think. Or do I need to meditate a bit more? Let's do one more loop, and if there's no more monsters here, we'll leave. So what kind of games do you like to play the most, BB? Any interest? Because you said you'd like to play with your friends, so I assume that means you play mainly online. Alright, doesn't look like there's any more monsters here, so... yeah, like I said, we'll head back out now.
Any tidings?
None yet. Rest assured, though, it'll all...
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe if we... I swear I've taken care of all the monsters in here. Maybe not. Ooh, I like Zelda too. Yeah, like I said, I'm mainly single player games. I don't really offer much with online games. Unless they can really capture my attention, because unlike with like single story based. Oh, now we got them all. Only took a few trips. Oh, well, point is we got it done. Which means now I can get paid.
Any tidings?
All taken care of.
Yeah,
Went
old
inside
school
and
games
cleaned
like
up.
that always will.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
The classic feel you get from playing the old school games is unlike anything else.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
You have a favorite Zelda?
Time I got...
There we go, Superior Black Blood. Just what you need for this game, or this DLC to be more specific. Ooh, good choice. Plenty of white gold ready.
Was look...
There we go, hopefully a lot of that. Oh, wait, saw something else. I always forget to go to these kinds of merchants I do, because I never need the potions or bombs all that much. At least not as much as I usually do.
Time I got back...
Alright, let's take a look at my alchemy. Okay, BB, thanks for dropping by, and you go do your duty. Ah, thanks, BB. I'm certain I will. It's The Witcher 3, and hey, Woo, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, and things are going fine. Just, you know, crafting some more items, enjoying some Blood and Wine DLC. How's it going for you?
Lads,
I think this was the guy we had to talk
touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladar, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we Witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know how you
But your
feel. The list comes out
expedition's too
tomorrow.
risky on
It's
the
been a
whole.
very long wait, it
Not
has.
taking us with you, pardon my saying it. Right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day
The
without
thing, it comes
someone
out
there
tomorrow.
to
Yeah,
wipe
I've
me
already
arse in
seen
the stead.
tons of walkthrough videos being
My guards
posted
are
on
men,
YouTube.
Witcher,
I have.
but you must forgive them. Now, to
I
get
kind
down
of
to
feel
brass
pretty
tacks,
jealous about the
as
people who
you've
get
no
the
doubt
early
gleaned
copies.
From the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild.
and Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to...
No, not the demo. I'm talking like the full game.
Yes.
They've
Naturally, you'll
been posting
protect
walkthrough
me
videos
should
of like
need
the whole,
arise.
like the actual full game.
A vigilant guard, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my
Yeah,
wife.
spoilers are
if I
hard
get
to
so much
resist,
as a
but I
scratch.
can't resist just watching
And then woe will be me.
a little bit of the odd video.
Count Belladol? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Cavir, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to, partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Alright, let's get
Need
some
some
more
details
details
before
on
I
the
can
job.
say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A peristysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A paracesta what?
It's like
Basically, it's a very ancient magical camera.
Transforming
Probably less
into
magical.
illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Need to get paid on it
Pretty
first.
unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Let's go for 240.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Alright then.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
Yes, let's. The light seems perfect just now.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. They're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
like it's over there.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
But what?
Shh. Heard something. Grunting, panting. Something like a bear.
Ooh. I'm not the least bit eager to come face to mug with a bear. We should move on.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Maybe get some higher ground from those panthers, just in case.
Excellent day for capturing moments.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
You freed a superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Paris-Dyson has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Paris-Dyson upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. Content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes. What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking. Hear him.
It's those...
centipedes.
Giant
underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Well, that's always good to know.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
Well, at least we got the good vantage point.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Well, I think that worked.
Excellent day for capturing moments.
Truly magnificent, that was. Move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks.
I think it's definitely one of the more mellow contracts we've had as a Witcher.
Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. Feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
Yeah, right over there.
Just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
Should probably take a look at how to fight a giant centipede.
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Ah! Geralt! Save me!
Whatever.
Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
That was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today.
I'm sure you have.
What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Yeah,
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Right now, let's get this out the way.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout is ripped and brought in chains.
Giddy up.
Whenever you get into like a city area, you can't go full speed, you can't.
My legs. I can't. Legs.
Alright, there we go, back to full speed.
Run, Roach. Come on.
That's good. Roach was stuck there for a minute.
Go, go.
Innumerable fascinating scenes. Its picturesque meadows and untouched woodlands are home to one of the most dangerous species of Myriophoda, this side of the Yaruga. The Beauclair centipede, as it's commonly called, is seen here, proudly displaying its remarkable chitin and calcium
Blood on
carbonate
his jack is what's love.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The beasts prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
You are free to sell it, of course. Though I would be honoured
Wow,
were
that's
you
a
to
really
hang it
good
in your
picture in the game.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you've as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides... At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
Taming pt2.
Oh.
He took a selfie with it.
It's wonderful to meet the subject of the Baron's new cycle. Such a
Excuse you?
Lout. Enjoy the exhibit.
Let's take a look at how our home is doing.
That's it, Roach. Giddy up.
Okay, almost there.
From butts to butts. A marvelous move.
Wine is better than stew, for stew you have to chew.
Well, the outside looks much better now. As well as the inside. A little bit of art.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you...
How might I be...
Starting...
As you wish, sir.
Feels like...
Indeed, momentum is best maintained.
Thinking about buying a...
Excellent idea.
Great.
True indeed.
Guest
Was
room.
wondering about the guest room.
Oh, but that is immaterial.
Yeah.
I can tell a map. Is there anything...
If you don't...
Of course, sir, as you wish.
Start...
What a...
Let's give Roach his
You know
stable.
Roach, my horse? Well...
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have the...
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding work... Will you be needing...
That's...
Not
That
the
should do it for
slightest...
now. Okay, let me check something. Okay, we're gonna call it a little early tonight, but not by too much. But yep, but stick around because a raid is gonna happen. Big thank you to all those who came and lurked, chatted. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Gonna be back on Saturday with some Cyberpunk, so make sure to be. So I hope you see you there. And yeah, just again, thank you for coming. It was great having you. Really fun stream and enjoyable. And see you next time, people.